Hey, welcome to SquareMax Customs. We're gonna work on the 57 Chevy 210 Wagon, the one we like to call Rustella. And, well, we got some fine tuning to do. We built this whole bottom of the door from scratch while the door was not on the car. Well, I know, not very smart, but that's what we did. So, with that being said, we have to fine tune it now. We also built the rocker, and we built this intersection, and we built the inner door. Check it out. It came out good. This whole door was rotted out, so we pretty much built the whole bottom half of it. But what we have to do here is, the top half's good, but the bottom half's not good. So we're gonna unbend that seam, and we're gonna trim the inside of the door, and we're gonna bend it back a little bit. So check it out. That looks much better. And well, our next problem is this door gap's getting wider and wider as we go up. Well, there's no, hold on, you got two finger the girl. There's no adjustment to bring it this way. Like, there's all sorts of adjustment to bring it all sorts of different ways, but not to bring it that way. So with that being said, I came up with a solution. We're gonna make shims, just like you'd use for like a body shim or something. But I'll make a little shim, because we don't need a lot, maybe 2 of these, and we'll just slide them in behind that and bolt it back down. And hopefully that'll fix our, well, that'll help fix our door gap. Because if we can get this gap a little smaller, maybe it'll make this gap a little bigger. You see the dilemma I'm running into? The front door is looking a lot better. I don't know, when you guys went and got popcorn or your bathroom break, I beat on it a little bit with a 2x4 and a hammer. And well, we got a pretty good gap. She's got a little bit of an overhang right here, but that's nothing to worry about. We'll fix that when the time comes. It's a little tight right here, but I will tell you, this 57, I don't know what it is, but we'll get it the best we can, and well, that's the best we can do. So with that being said, on to the next project. Check it out. That worked out good. Now we got a gap over here. This one's a lot smaller. I'm gonna call that a win. Now we have some rust repair to do. Well, okay, look. This is our last rust hole on the wheel well, I think. We fixed that side like, I don't know, whenever we started this project a year ago. But now we got to finish this one last hole here. But while I was over here, I got digging, and I said, you know, that don't really look right. What this is you see they put like a tack stripping up through here for, I forgot what the stuff's called, but it's almost like a gasket that goes on the inside. Well, it runs down and around. I don't know if you can see that too well, but it's pretty rusty in there. It didn't look rusty, it looked just a little weird. Well, that was because they filled it with window caulk, silicone, something. Although I really wish we didn't touch this and we just didn't see this and notice it, because it probably would have been fine. Yeah, I got carried away. So now we're gonna have to build this little channel for there, and we're gonna have to cut this out, but it'll be fine, don't worry about it. It's only a little bit more work. And then we got some funny stuff going on there that we got to do. There's something going on there, but we're not going to investigate too crazy on that. Silicone. I think it was the clear stuff. Crazy. Check it out. We got one piece cut and bent. That one's easy. I gave it a little bit of a round, you see? That way, well, it goes on the wheel well, so it sort of had to have a round to it. This one's a little more tricky, because you see it's like the freaking ocean. Lots of whoopie whoops to it. And what we're gonna do is take this straight piece of metal right here, and we're gonna turn it into this whoopity whoop. And to make things even more hard, we're gonna put a 90 on it, because, well, we need a 90 on it, because, well, that's what it needs. I don't know, there ain't much more I can tell you about it. It's just what it needs. I guess we'll cut it down to size first, right? Dang, I gotta grab a new marker. This old girl, I've used her quite a bit. I really appreciate it, man. I'm still using the heck out of these. I still got quite a few left. Thank you. Those things are awesome. I'm not going with crazy thick steel because, well, it don't need it here. It's not a crazy structural spot. This piece is a little wider than we need. This one's skinnier. Hold up. I got a skinnier one. We don't want to make the piece too big. This is why you always keep your scraps. These are scrap pieces we're using right now. Alright, now let's put our mark on it. So what, Max? I don't know. I was just saying so to say so. Well, let's put a 90 on it. Sorry for the extra noise. It's raining out today. But that's nice because if it keeps sprinkling all day, it keeps the heat down. at that. That was freaking simple, right? Right? Nope, that was the easy part. Now we gotta make it do the whoopity whoop. Let's needs a whoop here, and it needs the whoop here. And we gotta make sure we do this right, otherwise we're gonna have to redo it, and we don't want to do that. We're gonna achieve this with the shrinker stretcher, I think. I know we should probably check it a little bit, but I'm an overachiever, so we're gonna go for it. We're gonna give it a bunch of shape and then we'll check it. Look at that. She's already getting all, wait, how far can you see? Stop going black on me. I should change that. Then again, the battery would probably die faster. It'll be fine. And then what, all through here, it should probably go the other way. Where's that piece? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. We'll find out together. Yeah, it's starting to look like a wave. Is it the right wave? I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, we should probably check it. You're right. Not even close. What do we need? We need a lot. Woo! Can you see that? What are you looking at? It's way off still. Alright, I'm gonna put you on fast play and I'm just gonna keep playing with this until it's in the right shape. Check it out. That came out pretty good. It's pretty crazy, wild looking. It'll work is what I'm trying to tell you. It'll work. So we'll hide that in here. We got some more rust to cut out, but I didn't want to cut any of the rust out until we got this piece made. Give me a second. It's gonna go something like this. I got a little more trimming to do, and I'm gonna test fit that in there a little. Well, okay, I'm test fitting it in there now. We got a little trimming to do, and well, then we got to tack that in there and get the other piece tacked up there. Where is it? There. And then well, I don't know. We'll figure out what's in then and then when and then comes. Well, check it out. It's not perfect, but it's not all rotted out now, and well, we got a channel in there, and it's all one piece. So I'm gonna call that a win. Nothing a little seam sealer and fiberglass resin or fiberglass whatever won't cover up and make look smooth. No, that's super cool. We needed that channel in there. That was all rotted out. What do you think the other side's gonna look like? We can find out on another episode or later. We got to put this piece in now. Get that up in the wheel well right there. Get that welded in there. And the brother's scraping some more. Look at these piles. What's up? Go over to Turdbuster on YouTube and make sure you subscribe. He's been helping me clean and scrape and sand. That's just, well, it's what happens when you don't clean real good and you just spray stuff on. This is like, it's baby smooth, bottom smooth, however they say it. So we're just putting a texture on everything and getting everything that'll flake off and getting it ready for some sealant and undercoating. Look at that. It didn't come out too bad. I mean, it ain't perfect, but we'll put a little filler over top of it and it'll look good as new. What do you think's going on right there? Look, I found a hole. Well, we got to fix that. But here's the good thing. Most of the metal behind it, well, I already put it in there. We installed that with the inner rocker. So we got lots of good stuff to weld to. We just need to find how far back we have to go to find some old stuff that's okay to weld to. Not that's good. That's okay. We knew about this. I just sort of forgot about it. I don't want to. Gets thicker the further back I go. It'll be fine though. I mean, it's only time. Well, what a nice surprise. Oh, we found some good stuff. Okay, so we just need a giant piece right here that jiggy-jaggies a little bit. And, well, we'll be perfectly fine. It's nothing to worry about, right? It'll be fine. Okay, let's get to work. I'm sorry about that. I freaking looked at my lens and it was all fogged up. I guess that's what you get for the rain. So we gotta design something for here. I'm not sure what, but we're gonna try. Look at all this nasty rust we got out of there. I know they're just little pieces, but you gotta try to get as much rust out as you can. Really, you should get it all out, but this isn't a SEMA build. It's a let's get her back on the road and drive this thing again. So with that being said, it don't have to be perfect, but you should always try to get as much rust out as you can, because it's like cancer and it's going to keep spreading. So with that being said, went and got a new blue tip marker out of the bin. Thank you again. We need a little flange at the bottom, so we'll put a little lip here. We'll just do 1 inch. If it's too much, it's too much. We can always cut it down. The reason we design with cardboard is because, well, it's much easier to bend, it's much more forgiving, and you're not wasting a piece of metal trying to design it. So that'll go something like that. Oh yeah, that was way too much. We definitely didn't need that much of a flange. That's fine. We'll just slice a little bit off. No biggie. Alright, that's the start to some. I sprayed this with some rust reformer. I don't know. It's in a rattle can and it dries rather fast. OSFO's really nice, y'all, but I don't really have 24 hours to wait all the time for stuff to... You're supposed to spray that OSFO rust converter stuff on and wait like 24 hours, and then you gotta like dilute it and get it back off and all this other stuff, which is nice, and the stuff, it seems to do good, I think. I don't know. I haven't used it long term, so I couldn't tell you. But I don't have 24 hours to spray stuff and wait all the time. So, a little rattle can with rust reformer, rust something. I don't know. It does something. So, this has like some steppy downs. We don't need it this high. Let's cut this like this. I'd explain what I'm doing better, but I really don't know. I'm just drawing lines and putting cuts. And I think this comes down like this to about right here. Now that we did that, we probably shouldn't have cut the top off yet. I think we needed that a little longer, but that's what tape's for. I'm only guessing. I don't exactly know how this goes. I'd go look at the other side, but I built the other side, so the other side's probably not how it goes either. So right, if we do something like that, and then we put a little bend here, and we leave that one out, then we just have to, can you see? Black screen. Then we just have to put a little sliver in there to give us our, I think that'll work. What do y'all think? Yeah? Okay, let's get this. Pretty sure that'll work. We'll give her like a little bend right here. Right? And then another little one, because I think it kicks in just slightly. At least that's how I built the other side. So if it matches the other side, nobody but the pros and experts will be the wiser. Oh yeah, that's looking fabulous. We need to get this flange down a little bit more though. Y'all follow along? It's like arts and crafts. I'll tell you what, that whoopity doopity piece that we made inside here, that was a lot of fun. I was dreading it because of all the different freaking directions it went in. But I actually really enjoyed making it, so that was pretty cool. Now you gotta remember, we can never get all the rust out of this car. It's just not gonna happen. And if we bead blasted the car or sand blasted the car, there would have been nothing left to the car for us to fix. So that's why we're doing it the way we're doing it. You got to pick how far you want to bring your projects. Yes, we could have sandblasted this whole car and spent 10, 15,000 on body panels, and we could have spent 10 years of our life on it. Or we could keep chugging along the way we are. We got about 1 year of time invested in it. Now you got to remember, I have built a lot of things in the meantime. We've done a lot of will it runs and a lot of other things, and I don't do this full time. So we got this car almost rust free in a year, on and off. A couple hours here, a couple hours there, a Saturday, a lot of Saturdays. I work Saturdays usually. Today's not Saturday, today's Monday. It's Monday, and I have lots of running around to do, but we're trying to finish this video. So enough of me yapping. Let's get this traced over to a piece of metal. Well, what do you think? Huh? A little fine tuning, a little fine hammering, a little something, massaging. We're gonna massage it just a little bit more, and then she'll fit good. But that came out pretty good. She got a little round over edge here, so it rounds back over to there. She rounds over up here. She rounds the opposite way here and here. We'll put a little sliver in there, a little pie cut. Nothing to worry about. We gave her a little kick inward. I don't know what all this brown paint that got on this old metal. Either way, if the brown paint wasn't on it, I probably wouldn't have the metal laying around. But I think we get that welded in there, and that's gonna look fabulous. What do you think? Pretty good? Not too bad? It'll work? I thought so too. All right, I'm gonna open the shop up and look at rust. just rust. It's fine. We almost got rid of all the rust. We have a, let's talk about it for a minute. What do we really have left? I was walking around it the other day, yesterday, and I think we finished tacking up this, and well, we cut the rust out there. We got that wheel well in the beginning of the week. I honestly think we are almost done with rust repair on the body. Almost. One more video, which I know there's a few people waiting for because they've asked several times if they missed it. And nope, you haven't missed it. I don't have my flashlight over here, so we still got to do the whole pillar. But I'm gonna wait till it's back on the ground to do that one. I think that's the last rust spot. Trying to. Sometimes the camera will refocus, and either way, I think that's the last rough spot on the body. Then we have probably a few weeks of body work, and when I say body work, what I mean is we just got to block sand this, and we got to put more filler on it. Yep, to try to make it not so wavy. And oh, and we should probably do something here. I think there used to be a lock there or something. I'm not sure. We'll get to it. But I don't think it's rusty. I just think it was a patch. Okay, that's enough of me. Again, let's get the shop doors open and Let's get this welded in there, okay? Okay, I still need to edit this video. Oh, for anybody curious, I upgraded my internet to Starlink like, I don't know, a month ago. It's pricey, and the bill went up before I got my first bill, which was really weird because I paid for everything, and before the monthly bill came in, it already went up again. Either way, I see lots of people complain about that. But let me tell you, I can load my video in like an hour to 2 hours compared to a day to 2 days. 24 to 48 hours it used to take me. Yeah, so that is that's sweet, so cool. I just wanted to let you all know it was worth the investment into the Starlink because, well, it helped my YouTube career, helped me mind is what it did. Okay, enough of me. I'm running out of stuff to say. I'm just rambling at this point. Whew. What do you think? Huh? That didn't come out too freaking bad. That's awesome. That piece is even freaking cooler that we got that channel up in there. And then that piece, how many pieces did we do this week? Did we do anything on that side? I know we started the video out on that side, but did we actually make any patches over here? I don't think we did any patches. I think we massaged the bottom of the doors with a 2x4 and a hammer. We fixed our gap over here simply by on-bending and re-bending. We built shims up here. Nope, no patches over here that I can remember. The brother scraped some more underneath. The underneath's about ready for some seam sealer. We're gonna count this as one patch, even though I had to put a little triangle piece in there. But by the time you were done, it was just a little scrap piece. So we got one, we got two, we got three. There's a patch right there. Four. We're gonna go with 4. I don't know. If I counted wrong, you guys can correct me down in the comments. Boop. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's a lot of patches. What I'm trying to tell y'all is that's all the time I got this week. I gotta go edit the video, get it uploaded so y'all can watch it. I'll see y'all Thursday. SquareMaxMerch.com for t-shirts and stickers and whatnot. The sticker wall, because, well, we love you all. Thank you for sending stickers in. If you want to send a sticker in to see on the wall, whether you got a channel or you just want to see your sticker on the wall, well, P.O. box is in the description. Every order over 20 bucks gets a free collector's magnet. They're pretty sweet. That Jeep right there is the first Jeep I ever painted on the channel. Very first video I ever did. It wasn't really a video. It was like towards the end of the paint job on that. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll post it on YouTube. And I became a YouTube creator, content creator. I became the person you all are watching today. And that's it. I love you all. Peace. Rock out. I'll see you next Thursday. Hope you all have a great week.